see.
Gabe. All right, I think that's a little better.
How you doing?
Good, guys. How you guys doing?
Yeah, great.
You're doing awesome.
Are you guys in the middle of recording right now?
We are actually. We just finished our session for today. But yeah.
That's awesome, guys. Well, welcome back to Hair Metal Mixtape.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
It's definitely been a minute since we last spoke. You guys had just released the EP, and you guys were currently without a singer. Now you guys have released something else since, and are working on a new album with a new singer after touring a bunch. So let's fill in the blanks, guys. Let's fill in the blanks.
Well, hi, I'm Jagger. I'm our new vocalist.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I joined the band September last year, so we just passed a year together. And yeah, just started playing shows as soon as possible. October 31st, Halloween was our first show, this lineup. And it was just go, go, go ever since then. So
yeah, a lot has happened in this past year. So
yeah, it seems like it just from the social media, guys, tons of shit's been going on.
Yeah. It's been nonstop.
That's awesome, man.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2-3 festivals. And more to come.
Yeah, we have been busy the whole time. And now we are taking a short break from shows and thought of writing some new songs. That's what we have been doing. We just released a new song, Shake It Up.
Yes, I was going to ask you guys about that. Before this interview, I will have spun that song, Shake It Up. So, I mean, dude, if there's a song to solidify that you guys are a freaking party band, man, that's the song to come out swinging with, right? I mean, tell me about how fun that song was to get together.
Ooh, it was actually, like, we started writing a bit. We had another guy just help us out with lyrics, collaborate. And then the music came like nothing. And those are always the songs that we like the best, that come easy, fast and hard at you. And
I actually wrote the drum part for that song upstairs on this guy's couch, nursing a terrible hangover.
Is that Flash telling me about that? Is that Flash, drummer Flash?
Yeah, that's me. So I went out drinking in Calgary the night before, and we were supposed to be recording the next day. I slept in my Jeep that night downtown Calgary. Picked him up downtown from a pop-up that his wife was doing. Picked him up. Pulled over a couple times on the road. Made it here, and while they were down here writing the song, I was upstairs nursing a really bad hangover and listening to them butcher the drum parts. So I kind of wrote it in my head while I was upstairs dying, and then woke up around 1, took a shower, came down, and knocked it out of the park.
That's awesome, man. I remember that first EP, you told me something about some kind of I don't know if it was like a drum software or something you were using. Are you still doing that same thing, or is it just like au natural drums now?
No, it's all natural drums now.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, they sound a little different. They sound great on that new song.
Oh yeah, it was recorded before I came on. So now that I'm on here, I can do all the drum parts myself. So it's been fun.
Yeah, because the first album we released at that time, we didn't even have a drummer because we were not doing shows or anything like that. So the first album was only done by our former vocalist, me, and bassist Fangs. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah, now it's a whole band. It definitely feels like a cohesive thing, dude. So at the end of the mixtapes, I like to also play a band from the song that I interviewed. So I thought I'd finish it with Crazy, Crazy World. And before you guys came on, I was listening to it again, trying to like look over the lyrics and stuff. But I was like, fuck it. I'll just have them tell me all about it. What's Crazy, Crazy World all about?
Well, I put the lyrics to that song together.
Right.
And it was just, it was written when the
world was Fangs talking right now? Sorry to cut you off. Is that Fangs talking right now?
I wrote those lyrics because at the time the world was fucking crazy. it was nuts, and we didn't know what was going on. And we didn't want to get too political about it, but we just wanted everyone to know that,
somebody right here.
Yeah, somebody right.
Yeah.
Whenever we want, as loud as we want.
That's the way to do it, man. So let's talk about this new album you guys are working on, man. What's it all about? How different? How would you guys? I'm not different. What would you say the difference this new album is compared to the last two? I guess I would say.
I think the great thing about this, so it's a full length album this time. So we're doing, I think it's 12 or 13 tracks on it.
Yes.
We're going in hard, fast, and heavy, but we're keeping our roots, like, you know, it's still hair metal, you know. We've got we're doing right now, we're just working on this new power ballad. So, you know, you gotta keep it classy there. But yeah, we've got a bunch of songs on it, a little bit kind of like grungy Skid Row vibe. That's still like that Motley Crue fucking power ballads.
Right.
We're trying to mix it up a little bit, but, you know, go in a new direction. And I think, like, me being a part of the project now, it gives us an opportunity to kind of diversify from the first two albums, and you know, make something new. But at the end of the day, it's still Lynx, you know.
Did you guys try to dig in with different, as far as like sounds and shit in the studio, like maybe trying different amps or different guitars this time, or be like, you know what, let me try the Kramer this time instead of the Charvel? Or
Yep, I am a big fan of Kramer. Most of my guitars are really Kramer. So yeah, every song actually I try to, like, you know, use different amps and stuff like that. And yeah, this time it will be a different mastering engineer as well. So we are working with a very talented mastering engineer from Ukraine, actually.
oh wow, cool.
Oh yeah, so he's the one who actually mastered Shake It Up for us. And so that's one thing. Another thing is, like, well, everybody knows we had a vocalist change, right? So whenever a vocalist is changing, the sound of the band is changing as well.
Yeah. The voice, I mean, literally the voice, right?
Yeah, exactly, right? So this is going to be very different from the last two albums for sure.
Better gear too. We, you know, constantly upgrading, getting better shit.
Yeah, evolution.
Or comes in, you know, then our shit gets stolen.
Yeah, a couple months.
Did you guys have actual shit stolen?
I got my bass stolen right out of my car, recording the ballad, and then that night it was fucking jacked. But we got it.
But good news, we got it back.
A couple weeks
wow,
later, scrolling through Kijiji while I was waiting to meet up with a guy to buy some new gear. He was late, so I hopped onto Kijiji to check a bass guitars to see if I could find it. Sure enough, the guy who stole it threw it up there that morning for $500, and
This is the most fucking insulting part of it.
we pretty much set up a operation that day to have my buddy, who's a big burly guy, go out and pick it up from him. And it was the bass that was stolen. He threw it in the back of his car, told him to go back in the house, and we drove away. And it was Kyle was in Ontario, so he was a little mangled that whole weekend. So by the time he got home on Monday, he had his bass back in his hands.
Dude, even when shit gets stolen, you fucking Canadians are so nice.
Yeah. No, buddy, it's in here. Ontario. I wasn't here. If I was fucking here, this would be a different interview right now.
Maybe through fucking prison walls.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck, dude. So Jaguar, man, tell me about, like, what's your vocal stylings, man? Like, who do you bring in when you're singing? Like, who's your influence?
Sebastian Bach, #1, always. I try and take stuff from everywhere. Before Lynx, I was actually in a metalcore band.
Oh wow.
So, you know, you get a lot of experience, like, as far as tone and technique goes. So I'm always listening to different stuff. I've been into pop punk a lot recently, which is weird. But, you know, Sebastian Bach for what we're doing here, he's a huge thing for me. Yeah. You know, I'm not trying to copy his style, but I definitely, I draw inspiration from that a lot. What else? Rat, Cinderella,
Jim
Gillette, Nitro.
Nice. Did you like those those little almost raspier, grittier?
Yeah,
vocals,
absolutely.
Seems like yeah,
for sure. I love the distortion, love the grit, but you know, fucking hair metal, man. You know, it's the sound.
He brings in that fucking place too. He's younger.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You know what? That gets me curious now. What do you think about Eric Grunwald with Skid Row?
They finally fucking found their guy.
Right, dude? Right? It's so uncanny how he's not identical, but it's so uncanny how close it is. It's fucking weird, man.
They had that Dragon Force guy for a bit. He was all right. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like how many other singers they've been through, man?
I think 3.
Yeah, what is it? ZP Thart, right? He was the New Zealand or the South African guy, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Eric Gronwall, man, he's killer. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Even when he was in Heat, that was a great band too. And the new guy for Heat, that guy Kenny Lacrimo, was great too. So let me talk to you guys about that West Coast Canadian tour you guys did from was it February to April? And you guys also did that. I have it written here: the Alternative Waves Music Festival in Medicine Hat, Alberta, and the Decimate Metal Festival in High River. Man, what were those like? And what other bands were playing with you guys?
Oh, we played with so many goddamn.
That's great, dude.
Bands, Rival Autumn, Chiliocosm,
Planet Earth.
Yeah, Planet Eater.
Planet Eater. Sorry,
Planet Eater.
I'm really bad with names.
Mixed local guys too.
So you guys were in heaven.
Yeah, there's too many to name.
Yeah.
So you guys were psyched, man. So how did it feel on stage and shit for you guys?
That's where I'm most alive, man. I think we can all say that too.
Yeah, he brings that energy.
Yeah.
I don't know, something just changes when those lights go on and you just flip a switch and all of a sudden an hour goes by and you feel like you've been playing for 5 minutes and had the best time of your life.
Yeah.
And then you're fucking high for like the next 3 hours after that because you're just like, holy shit, you know.
Alternative ways.
Yeah.
That too. So you guys mentioned before, right? You're gonna be working on this album, not much touring for now. You're gonna kind of hunker down for the winter.
Yeah, no, I think next show is not till like February, I think.
All right.
February, another festival, Serenade Metal Fest in Edmonton.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that's the one. And yeah, I think we are also planning a tour during that time as well. So February to again, we'll go from February to April. We will do a tour. Yeah.
Get as many songs recorded as we can until then. Go on a little tour and then take another recording break after that, and hopefully get this album out by the end of next year.
So like, does shit like shut down for the winter up there, like starting soon, or like?
Oh, dude, we played all the way through winter.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Lugging our fucking Canadian snow, man. That's something else.
Yeah, winter doesn't stop us.
Yeah, dude, I've done tours across Canada, never in the dead of winter, but like, it was always like around now and like spring, but it was always like, holy shit, like, because we'd go from East Coast straight across West Coast Canada and like buying all the hats and shit, getting all the warm shit. It was great.
Oh yeah.
So here's a fun one. What about band shenanigans, man? Like, what do you guys do after a day of recording or after a show and shit? Like, what do you guys do to wind down or go get some food or something? Because here, like, in New York and Jersey, bands go to diners and shit and like find their spots. What about you guys?
Tonight's this guy's birthday party, so that's where we'll be.
Jaguar's birthday tonight?
This guy,
Yeah.
22.
Dude, happy birthday, man.
Sure.
Yeah, he just turned 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was last week.
You fucking with me or no? You're really 22?
I'm 22 for real.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Told you, young blood.
Young
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Young blood.
As the age to keep up, I don't know. Put him in my high heel boots and we'll see.
Yeah, we also like to call him Nicky 7.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. Yeah. That's awesome, man. So I don't know, guys, like what are you guys thinking about doing? Like, do you actually have like any label interest or anything like that, or like management type things that are like trying to scoop you guys up? Or you guys shopping yourselves right now, doing it yourself? What do you guys feel like doing?
Yeah, I think that's our next steps. Looking for management, looking for a touring a booking agent, and trying to get out there on the road as much as we can. That's the real goal of this, is to play music as much as we can.
Well, we met a lot of people 2 weekends ago. We were nominated to Calgary Music Awards, Best Rock Album of the Year.
Oh, awesome.
got to meet a lot of fucking cool people there.
Yeah.
Get some numbers, talk to some people. We got our first radio airplay up here.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Oh yeah.
Is the Canadian government very supportive of local music and stuff like that with radio airplay or even like money for touring and shit, or you got to be a lot like on a whole different level for that?
That's all it is. And I mean, I feel like it's that way everywhere, right? If you know your right contacts, you know, you can usually figure something out pretty well.
Yeah.
As far as it goes, we do have like a small grant program thing. We haven't really looked into it too much because it's honestly not a whole lot of money.
Right.
As far as the arts community goes in Calgary, it's better than a lot of the cities surrounding us for sure.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, guys, it's time to land this plane. But in the meantime, remind the listeners where they can go find everything Lÿnx if they can't actually go physically see you guys up there in Calgary.
Oh, YouTube, Spotify,
Instagram,
Apple
Facebook,
Music.
Apple Music, Deezer.
Tidal, I think we're on Tidal too, right?
Tidal, yeah.
We're on everything.
Interweb whores.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the music video for Shake It Out is coming out.
October 6th, our Shake It Up music.
7th.
October 7th.
Yeah.
The Shake It Up music video is coming out.
Awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been an absolute pleasure, guys. But if there's anything I've missed that you'd like the listeners to know, let them know right now, man. What did I miss?
Check our website is lynxrocks.com, and over there you will be getting all the updates and everything, and including all the links, including all our new music and everything.
The links.
Yeah, the links.
Nice. Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging with you guys. Nice to meet you, Jaguar. Happy birthday. And I hope you guys have a long, drama-less career with this new singer.
Real quick though, it's Jagger. It's not Jaguar.
Oh, come on. Okay. Then you guys messed it up with that 6 you put in there, dude. You made it look like a G. Jagger. I like Jagger better, dude. That's good. Jagger.
That's actually his real name too.
Shit. That's cool. All right. Cool. I got that now. I'm gonna fix it and I won't fuck it up anymore.
Come on. All
right, guys. Totally, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Oh, you know what? Really quick. I gotta throw this out there. When we did our first interview, right before the first interview, your old singer sent me an email, which is hilarious. And we'll talk about that another day.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I definitely want to read it.
Now this is fucking news.
Yeah.
We didn't know that.
Dun dun dun.
Continue.
To be continued. We'll do it on part 3 of the Lynx interview.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Dude, have an awesome night tonight and fucking happy birthday, dude. And all the best for this new album coming up.
So much.
Thank you.
And expect another email from our former vocalist after this.
Later, guys.
See you around.
Peace. Keep rocking.